Hello everyone, this is Ishwar of Vishnu Institute of Technology of Third BTech CSC. In this video, me and my teammates are going to explain the project on food delivery, which is a low-level design we are working on. Let My teammates are going to join shortly. Meanwhile, I will go through the requirements and introduction part. Let me let me say what we are going to cover in this video. Firstly, the problem statement we taken and the requirements, what are the classes we created, what is their purpose and their execution. Actually our product is on a food delivery system. You might think of Swiggy and Zomato. It is actually similar to it, but it is a low level design of it. We are going to have restaurants. We can order food. We can add them to cart. We can buy the food using different payment methods. Let me say the problem statement of our project. Our problem statement is to design a low level design of food system. The requirements are managing the restaurants such that the user can select any of the restaurant. Actually, if we are going to execute this, we can have a brief explanation. We can have a brief view on, so that stay until last of the video, so that you can understand easily of our code. Here we are going to get different restaurants, and the user can select any one of the restaurant, so that he can add. After that, the menu card of the restaurant, which was selected by the user, is displayed. Along with the menu card, the prices of each item is displayed along with it, so that the user can add them to cart. So that the another requirement is cart management. User can add the food items that he needed to the cart. We provide we provide such cart management that user can add the food items, and also delete the food items. After that, order placement and tracking system is another requirement. Actually, we are not much that into the tracking, because we take it as a future scope, but we are into order management. The order management is done. After that, we are actually planning it is as a future scope. Tracking, we are after that, payment methods such as UPI, card and cash on delivery are added here. But when we are using UPI, it is not actually, it is a low level design, so that we not that much into the UPI. Here we are only generating a random UID number, so that we take it as a future scope, so we integrate it. Actually, our future scopes are to develop it as a actual mobile app using Flutter. We are going to think to integrate the GPS tracking system to it, and also the payment system. Nextly, my teammates Navin and Rofus are going to continue the remaining part.
Hi guys, my name is Navin. Now I am going to explain the classes that are used in our low level design project online food delivery system. Let's start with restaurant class. Here restaurant class represents each restaurant in our system. It contains three attributes: ID, name and menu items, where ID is the unique number that each restaurant have, and name is its name. Menu items is of type map, where key is string and value is object of the menu item class. This menu item stores menu of the restaurant. Now let's see about menu item class. Here menu item class have two attributes. One is name of the menu item and other is price of the item. It also contains a constructor which initializes the attributes and two getter functions and one setter functions, where one of the getter function is get name. It returns the name of the item, and another is get price. It returns the price of the item, where setter function returns the, we can use setter function to set price of the item. Now let's get back to the restaurant class. Here it has methods like add menu item, get menu item, get id, and get name, where add menu item accepts its parameter as the object of menu item class. It helps us to update the menu of the restaurant based on the name of the item, and then get menu items. This method used to retrieve all the menu items present in the present in that restaurant. It is retrieved based on the name of the item. And then get id method, it is setter, it is getter function. It returns the id of the restaurant. Get name, it is also a getter function, it returns name of the restaurant. Restaurant and menu items classes follows single responsibility principle, which is one of the principles of solid principles. They focus on only restaurant and menu item operations. Now let's move on to order class. Order class helps us to place order and track that order. In order class, we have attributes like counter, ID, status, cart, and tracking ID. Counter is a static attribute which is used to give unique IDs to the each order. ID ID is unique ID of each order. Status represents the status of the order, whether it is placed, dispatched, or delivered. Cart cart is of type object of cart class, where it can have items of the order placed by the customer. Tracking id is a random id generated to each order. By using this id we can track the order. It also have a constructor order. It takes parameter of object cart. It initializes order id, status, cart, and also generates a random unique tracking id for each order. It has the functions like get id, get status, update status, get a tracking id, get a total price, and get items. Where get id, get status, get tracking id, or getter functions. Get id returns the id of the order, status returns the status of the order, and update status. Using update status, we can update the status of the order from placed to dispatched or dispatched to delivered, like that. Using tracking ID method, we can get random tracking ID that is assigned to each order, and then get total price gives the price of all the items present in the cart, and then get items. Get this method returns the items present in the cart. It is of type map, where It has where key is of type menu item and value is integer. It gives item along with the frequency of item. That means number of units that customer ordered that item. Order class also follows single responsible principle because it also only focus on the operations of the order. Now let's move on to the card class. It represents the items that a customer placed for an order. It has a attribute called items which is of type map, where key is name of the item and value is quantity of that item, that is number of units. And also a constructor which is used to initialize items. We have methods like add item, remove item, clear cart, get items, and get total price. Where add items is used to add items to the cart based on the name of the item and also quantity of the item. Remove item. Remove items is used to remove item from the cart based on the name of the item, and also we can remove number of units as we want. Like for example, if we have three nuns in our cart, we can also delete two nuns from the cart. And the next method is clear cart. It clears the entire cart of the customer. And then get items. It returns it returns output as a map type, where key is again name of the item and integer is its quantity. Get total price returns total price of the items that customer placed. Now let's move on to the payments interface. Here, payments interface creates blueprints for all the payment methods that are used in our system. Here we use interface for the payments because for future scalability of our system, so that we can add new payment methods to our system. And also if there are any modifications in the payments method, we can directly do the modifications in that particular payment class. So there is no need to change this payments interface. It has two functions. One is process payment and another one is get payment type. Process payment accepts amount as parameter, uh, where amount is the total that customer need to pay. And get payment type gets string like UPI, card, or cash on delivery. Now let's move on to the classes which extends this which implements this payments interface. One of the type of payment is UPI. The user shown some messages on the screen like UPI, cash on delivery, or card. Based on the option he selects, the type of the payment is implemented. Here we have two methods which are implemented from the payment interface: process payment and get payment type. It is just a implementation, like a message that outputs processing UPI payment of the amount that the customer need to pay. And next type is card. Here also we have two methods that are implemented from payment interface. It is also same function, but the payment method is changed. And the last method is cash on delivery. This also contains same methods. Here also same, the only payment method is changed.
Hello everyone, I am Rufus from third CSC. Now I am going to explain the main class of our application, food delivery application. The main class serves as entry point for application. The execution of the whole application begins by executing the main class. It combines all the subclasses together to form the whole food delivery application. It also contains the initial data such as the restaurants and the menus and the items existing in the menus. Now I'm going to explain some important aspects in the main method, and then I will execute the code and demonstrate how it's the working of our application. The restaurant are stored in the list format, as we can see here. The initially when we run the code, it displays a list of restaurants and asks us to choose a restaurant. And when we choose the restaurant, it will display a set of options and the menu for the specific restaurants and asks us to perform choose a specific option or to and for what operation to take place. As you can see here, this part of the code shows that uh, what happens when we select a restaurant and what happens if we don't select the restaurant. If we don't select the restaurant, it will simply exit and display this following output. If we select the restaurant, then it will display the menu. Here is the menu. This is the initial data which we have added in the main class. This is the restaurant name and the present in the restaurant menu. These are the operations which we can perform after selecting the restaurant, which is view cart, add item, remove item, clear cart, proceed with the order. When we select the view cart option, displays the what are the items that are present in your cart, and add item performs adding an item to the cart. Remove item performs removing item from the cart. Clear cart means it removes all the items from the cart and uh, repeats the process again from selecting the restaurant. Proceed with the order means to place an order with all the items present in the cart. This is get valid input method. It is used for validating the input to check whether the input is present between the boundaries. If it is not present in the boundaries, it will display the following uh, output and asks us to enter a valid input. This is the view cart method. The view cart method, as I said, it returns all the items present in the cart and the price of the individual items and the total price of the items present in the cart. Add item to the cart. This method adds a new item to the cart. It also displays enter quantity, which means we can also enter the number of quantity of the specific item which we want to add to the cart. If the specific item which the customer have entered is not found in the menu, it will display the following message: remove item from the cart. Remove item means we can remove the items which are already present in the cart if we don't like them, so that we can add other items to the cart. Track order. Track order is a feature in our application which tells the current status of your order. We've designed the track order feature in a simple manner because the real time data is not present for the application. If you perform the track order method for the first time, it will display the following message, which is out for delivery. If we perform the track order method for the second time, it will display delivered as the output. This is proceed with the order method. When we when we are satisfied with the items in the cart and want to proceed with the order and place the order, we will choose this option, proceed with the order. It will ask you to choose a payment method, which are the following. And when you choose the payment method, it will proceed with the order and your order will be placed. Now we'll explain the execution of our code in the terminal. Now the class Java class file for application has been created. Now as you can see, as I have explained before, when uh, executed the main class, it immediately displays the list of restaurants available, that is burger joint and the pizzeria. We have to select the restaurant from which we want to order by uh, entering their index. First I will select the burger joint. Now it is displaying the menu for the burger joint. The burger joint contains the following items as its menu: burger, which is $5, and fries, which is $2, and soda, which is $1.5. And now it also displays the following options which we can perform uh, on our cart. First option is view cart. Second option is add item. Third option is remove item. Fourth option is clear cart. And fifth option is proceed with the order. Now let us add an item to the cart as it is empty. When I press the add item, it asks me to choose the item name. I will choose the burger. It asks me to enter quantity. Now I will add quantity as 4. Now the burger has been added to the cart, as you can see the message here. Now it asks me whether I want to add other items to the cart, or I can simply proceed with the order. Now I want to add fries to the cart as well. So I will choose add item to fries. Now I feel like the burgers, 4 burgers are too much for me. So I want to remove burger on quantity. So I will perform the remove operation. Enter the item name to remove burger and the quantity, which is up to 4, which are present in the cart. I want to remove single burger. So I will enter 1. So, as you can see, it displays 1 burger has been removed from the cart. Now I want to view the items in the cart. So I will press 1. It displays all the items which are present in the cart, which is 3 burgers, and the price for 3 burgers is $15. Those are all the items present in my cart. So it displays $15 as the total price. Now I'll add soda as well. two sodas. Now I want to give my card. It displays two sodas, three burgers. Total price is $18. Now I want to proceed with the order. When I press proceed with the order, it chooses the following methods for the payment, which is UPI, card, cash on delivery, and the fourth option is cancel the order. If I change my mind and want to cancel the order, I can simply press 4 and cancel the order. I want to choose cash on delivery, so I will press 3, and it displays cash on delivery selected for $18. That your order has been placed, and it displays the following tracking ID. So now I will copy this tracking ID, and I want to track my order. So I will place it here and check my status of my order. It displays the order has been out for delivery, which means the delivery boy has picked my order and will reach soon. Now, if I perform the tracking order again, it shows that delivery has been successful. This is the demonstration of our food delivery application. Now, I will show you the other possibilities in the application as well to show that the functions are functioning properly. You will go to pizzeria. So, uh, what happens if there are no items in the cart and I press the view cart? It displays that your cart is empty. If you want to remove items from empty cart, it displays again your cart is empty. If you want to proceed with the order when there are no items in the cart, it displays item not found in the cart or menu. So our application performs properly even if there are errors in the customer's input. Now I will add some items from the menu. I have added 5 pizzas from the menu. Now I will add something which is not present in the menu. As you can see, it displays item not found in the menu. Now I will perform the clear cart operation which I have not showed you yet. As you can see, it displays cart cleared. Do you want to continue with the same restaurant or no? If I if I choose to continue with the same restaurant, it will display the same menu from the same restaurant. And if I choose no, it will again display the list of restaurant. I will show you. As you can see, it will show you the list of restaurant available again, so that we can choose our favorite restaurant and order from them again. This is our low level design. As you can see, it functions properly without any errors and loopholes. Now simply, as you can see, I have selected an invalid output. So the restaurant, no restaurant has been selected and the application has been exited. This is the execution of our application and I have demonstrated how it works. I hope you like your application. Thank you.